Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist to the Abyss, and you're watching my review for World Trigger, chapters 130 and 131. Okay. Let me say right now, this is it's not completely irrelevant, but let me just say the World Trigger anime is back from filler, and I am enjoying it so much. The animation is still it's still Toei animation, but World Trigger is so good that even with the below average animation, it's still entertaining to watch, so I'm excited. I was waiting forever for that filler to end. Okay, it wasn't. I always watch World Trigger Sunday mornings when I'm getting ready, so it's not like I had a reason to drop it because it gives me something to do as I get ready. But it wasn't exactly the best story I've ever seen. So you know, I was happy. I was waiting for it to end, but not like Naruto filler where I was just done and I couldn't even watch it anymore. It's not. It wasn't like that. But anyway, World Trigger anime back. That is exciting. All right. But what's going on in the manga is exciting too. Okay, Futaba, she wants to keep fighting, but I convinces her to calm down a little bit because she's kind of reckless in her fighting, and I convinces her like, listen, all we really need to do is keep Yomi busy. Okay, we need to buy time so that Kako and Reiji and Yosuke and Miwa and Yuko and like all these people, we need to just keep this guy busy so that they can do what they do, and when they do what they do, then we will win. Okay, but for now, let's just, calm down. All right, and Futaba listens, so that's good. Um, Ai is finally getting the respect that she so desperately wants from her female kohai. All right, um, but the rest of the chapter is Yuko and Rei facing Wen. Wen is using the dogs to block Rei's bullets, uh, but she has a limited number of them, so that strategy isn't going to work for much longer. But she is under the impression she still has that outdated information where she thinks that Gatlin is going to be done 5 minutes. No, 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 no. He pushed that back, and I don't think Gatlin's communicated that to the others yet. I think she's 5 minutes behind. All right, she doesn't realize that he's extended the mission. So all that obsolete knowledge makes her use her servitor trigger to create clones of herself, and she's like going all out now because, well, not really, because kind of. She's like going at 90%. Because she's not really like going for the kill. She's still technically just trying to buy time. Because she didn't really go for the kill. She's like getting slash in here, slash in there, but she's not really like just going hard, like trying to take them both out. All right. She was focusing on Yuko the entire time too. By the way, Yuko was getting the full brunt of that. Rei was just in the back trying to shoot them all, but there's so many that the one she didn't have enough bullets for them all, and the ones she chose were always the wrong ones. Right. Oh, by the way, her I don't know if I mentioned this, but her servitor trigger creates clones of herself. They aren't shadow clones. They don't like if you get hit by one, it's literally not going to do anything. All right. They just phase right through you. But the point of them is to hide the real Wen that is actually attacking, so that they serve their purpose in that regard. Hugo gets slashed all over the place. She's losing Tryon just at a really really fast rate. All right. And as they're trying to figure out what to do and how to fight against Wen, Yuko and Rei both notice that the triggers that are creating those clones are floating in the air. So Rei begins to shoot those down, start taking those out. And as she does that, the clones begin to disappear. Okay. Now Wen is thinking to herself, okay, this is bad. All right, I need to finish off these girls before I run out of clones and before I run out of dogs. So she goes after Yuko and tries to take her down. But Shiro shows up, and Rio too. But Shiro shows up. Rio wasn't really useful at all. He literally showed up in one panel. And if it wasn't for that one panel, I wouldn't have even known he was there. That's a little impact he had on the chapter. But anyway, Shiro shows up, and with his side effect in hearing, he points out which Wen is the real Wen. All right. That was such a bad pun, and it wasn't even intentional. It just kind of happened, but I just had to kind of go with it. But it was bad. But it's okay for it to be bad because I kind of didn't really have a choice but to say it that way because that's her name. That's her name. It's just what it is. All right. But anyway, she finds the real Wen, and Yuko ends up slashing her, and then when Ray. Oh man, Ray. This yo, Ray lit this girl up. She hit her from every direction. Well, not every direction, but she hit her from the top and from the bottom with all of these bullets. Ray lit this girl up. I like when I first read that, I stood up, my hands were on my head. I was like tripping over myself. Like I can't believe I just saw. Well, I didn't actually stand up and trip over myself, but it doesn't change the fact that that was freaking awesome. Okay, I still have my hands in my head. I'm like, whoa, what, whoa. Okay, I was trying to figure out what picture to use as the thumbnail. It was between this and something from chapter 131, and I just decided I can't choose between them, so I just do both. And I just made a bigger picture with both of them in there, okay? Because this had to be included because this was just that epic, okay? That's how epic this was, all right? Ray is just great. She is. She's just great. She is. She just is, all right? I can't get enough of the squad. And Akane is funny too when she's over there fanboying over different snipers and stuff. She's funny, and cats and all that crap. She's funny. All right? I love this squad so much. I need more of them. I need more of them. Sayo, we don't really get much of her, but we don't really get much of any operator with the exception of Usami. Now that I'm thinking about it, but Sayo's cool, I guess. She kind of reminds me of Tomoko from Matsumoto because of her character design, but she's still cool. She doesn't fall asleep with vibrators in her hand when her dad walks in, so that's a plus. But anyway, um, not thinking of Matsumoto. Oh god. Man. One thing I'll say, Watsumote, it's a depressing show, but it is funny and it has an amazing opening. Anyway, that's off topic though. That's off topic. Um, Shiro and Rio end up taking Wen into custody, though I'm guessing it was probably pretty difficult since she was all shut up and crap, laying there. The second they touched her, she probably broke in half. But anyway, chapter 131. We move on from that fight to Kosuke fighting against Miwa and Yosuke. Okay, and Yosuke has experience fighting against opponents like Kosuke. He fought against High Rain, and both him and Kosuke are opponents where you can't really get close to them and attack them because if they do their triggers, they don't hurt you, but they make things more difficult for you because High Rain can turn your body into freaking cubes and crap, you know. Oh, what? It's not that he turned your body into cubes, plural. It's singular. You get hit by one and your entire body starts to turn, but you have to kind of like Walking Dead yourself and like cut your limb off so that you don't turn. All right, but yeah, the point is he has experience fighting against enemies he can't really attack directly. So using that experience, he takes out the ceiling that's above Kosuke. That, combined with the lead bullets that Miwa was using, forces Kosuke to go outside so that he has more room to maneuver and actually fight these two. Alright. Now, once they're outside, Miwa's like, okay, he's done. He's done. He's screwed. Now all I have to do is buy time. And that's exactly what he does. He asks Kosuke whether Galapolo was the country that came and invaded Miden 4 years ago, which is what killed his sister. And he also asks, if it wasn't you, then do you know which country it was that did it? And Kosuke, at first it looks like he's going to answer that. He's like, nah, I don't need to answer you. This is a battle. You should probably take my advice and pay attention in the future the next time you want to, talk in the battle. You might want to, like, wait till the end. And Miwa's like, this is the end. On some Kenshiro crap. You are already dead. Well, it would have been cool if that happened, but Kosuke actually got an attack in. And it would have been cool if that attack just didn't happen, and we just like went through that, and Kosuke was like, you should probably pay attention in the fight. And he's about to attack, and then Miwa just goes, you are already dead. And then that's when Gene comes in with the Fujin. Well, he didn't come in technically. He was far away. With the Fujin, you don't need to go closer because it's the Fujin. So anyway, what happens is Gene uses the Fujin to completely wreck Kosuke. All right, completely wreck this guy. All right, and Gene ends up spreading the message along with Ren, the operator. Yeah, I guess it was her. Because Gene needed to hurry up and find Yotaro, so he couldn't like stick around or like help any more than that. I guess he just kind of saw them right there and was like, okay, well, I mean, I'm right here, might as well. Boom, boom, boom. All right, but he has to go find Yotaro. So Ren spreads the message to everyone that the battle will end soon, And once Suwa gets that message, he gives the signal to Reiji and Kyosuke to go all out and push back all the Trion soldiers. And yo, Kyosuke uses gunner shift. Okay, that was epic. And then Reiji finally showed us full arm, and I was like, yo. I don't really know what similarities that has with freaking Gatlin's trigger. Gatlin's trigger are freaking arms. Okay? I don't know, not arms, they're like legs, like spike. Like, you get what I mean, okay? You get what I mean. Gatlin's trigger is like, I get that it has things sticking out, but just because it has things sticking out doesn't make it similar to full arms. Right? But whatever. That's literally the only similarity it has, that things are sticking out in multiple directions. Alright? Try taking that one out of context. So many bad jokes. So many bad jokes today. I don't even remember what I was talking. Full arms, all right, yeah, full arms. The point is, full arms is awesome. Okay, this dude's got bullets like coming out everywhere. Okay, try taking that one out of context. Anyway, minus the bullets. Never mind. I don't know what's wrong with me today. All right, never mind. All right, the point is, full arms is awesome. Okay, bullets shooting from like shooting from everywhere. Okay, bullets shooting from everywhere. Okay, and Kyosuke was doing work too. All right, and these Trion soldiers are just getting completely, totally wrecked, just destroyed. All right, Regi and Yomi are freaking out, like, what's happening? Oh my god, they're destroying all the Trion soldiers. All right, then Regi and Yomi are trying to plan, what to do. Yomi's saying, use the dogs, for. And Regi's like, no, that's pointless. We're just going to be wasting them. We have to pull back. All right, Yomi's like, okay. All right, and the gist of all this is that Reiji decides that he is going to go and fix the situation on his own. I don't know how exactly he's planning on doing that. The Trion soldiers he's controlling and shooting with, what can he do? Unless he actually physically goes out there. But if he could be of help, of service, by physically going out there the way the others were, I don't know why he wouldn't have just done it before. Unless they thought that unless he has an ability that's like entirely situational. Maybe that could be something. That until that situation arises, it's best for him to just stay in and control the Trion soldiers and shooting and stuff. Maybe that's it. But we don't really have any clues, really, what his ability could be. So, I can't really guess or theorize or anything, really. All I can say is that apparently that ability wasn't so useful that he was already out there along with Koskero and Wen and Gatlin, Obviously, it wasn't that useful. It has to be something that's just situational. It has to be. Unless his ability isn't as good as controlling the Trion soldier shooting, but at this point it's rendered useless, and therefore his ability is technically more useful now. Unless it's something like that, in which case I don't know how he thinks he's going to save the situation on his own. But anyway, the point is, it's probably a situational type of thing. All right. But yeah, this first chapter, 130, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. And the second one, 131, I'm going to give an 8.5 out of 10 because full arms and gunner shift. Okay. Actually, no, I'll give 130 an 8.5 too, just because Ray is awesome. I've said it before, I'll say it again, my rankings for World Trigger are always consistent because it's just so consistently good / great. It just is. Alright, but that's it, you guys. 8.5 out of 10 for both of these chapters, 130 and 131. And yeah, that's it. Rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at BlacklistOTA. And I'll see you guys next time.